Hi guys, time for another video, and what a fantastic day we had in the stock market today. May 14th playbook. I set up everything for you, I laid out everything for you and how it played beautifully. I posted the S&P SPY chart on my X account today, which I do on a daily basis, and it had everything, all the levels and what we were looking for, and how it has been playing out so beautifully, right? So, okay, looking for another exciting day tomorrow, Friday. Remember, Friday is some critics, Friday is a day where things go crazy in either direction. Options are expiring. There's a lot of gamma squeeze that happens on Fridays, and that's why you see that crazy price action every Friday, right? So it's very important to be prepared, and this video will help you be prepared for tomorrow. Okay, what happened today? Like I said, SPY made another high. SPY made a new high today, almost went to 750. There was a $2.5 billion gamma wall, GEX wall, sitting at 750. So we did a little bit of sell off there, but still, we closed approximately at 742 yesterday, and then we went all the way to 750. So there are a lot of patterns that one need to realize. What happened was a slingshot action which happened a couple days ago when they manufactured SPY to go down all the way to the 731 support. Yes, there's always data in play. The PPI and the CPI numbers came hot, and they used that to manipulate the market, bring it back to 731 support. And from 731 to 750 is a 19-point move. If you played it beautiful correctly, how much money you can make, you can imagine. Sky's the limit. But understanding this, understanding how the market plays out, it's a game of chess, and people who are prepared do better. Obviously, stop loss is always your friend. Never be shy of stopping out if you think you're not going in the right direction. Shorts are getting obliterated every day, and this is the market that we are living in. So, yes, so that is SPY, right? And what happened today was also critical because Trump is in China meeting President Xi, and a lot of high stake meetings happening. Looks like Mr. Musk and Cook and everybody seem to be very happy with whatever is happening with their meetings. They haven't disclosed the details, but looks promising. Iran war was discussed, and they did. China did say that they support US's vision on not having a nuclear-rich Iran. So looks like Mr. Trump's playbook is working the way you would expect or unexpect if you were a short, right? Uh, Now, talk about applied material earnings. I talked about applied material earnings last night and how it would um, either break the market or give fuel to what's going to happen tomorrow. And what I see is applied material had a beautiful earnings. It did go to about 461 after hours and it pulled back, but the earnings was great. So expect further price action. Um, Very importantly, the support level on applied material is around 420. So you have to watch that. And I would be not trading applied materials tomorrow for the most part. And the reason I would not do that is because of the implied volatility. Implied volatility Might still be high tomorrow, depending on how the market stock opens. But yes, that's very important to know. And look at the SOX index. It has been a beautiful thing to see, right? It's nothing has moved in a vacuum. It's the Nvidias, and look at LRCX, CLAC, all these, right? So Nvidia, LRCX, CLAC, everything is ripping besides the names that I already mentioned yesterday. On Nvidia, Nvidia is sitting at a key fib level, and I did mention today on my X post, Nvidia is supposed to go to about 249 to 260 level during this cycle. This is what I'm expecting prior to earnings. Whether it will do, whether it will go another $15, time will tell. I have been long. I have a core position of shares, but I've been long my Nvidia leaps that I got. I got the 210 strike leaps, and they expire January 2027. So I've got time. I'm already up more than 115%. You would find the details on my website, and I'm continuing to hold that. I will post when I sell, so you can follow my website and or my X account, and I will post when I sell. So that is Nvidia. Now let's talk about Robinhood. Robinhood has been another important stock to watch, and there have been some news around the name, and it's very important to understand that Robinhood reported their operating data, and they had $345 billion, $345 billion in platform assets, which is approximately 49% up over the last year. And the equity volume has been up 57%. So those are some fantastic numbers. Very importantly, one thing to note is the new rule that changes everything for day traders. The pattern day trading rule has been removed, and what will that do essentially is increase volume on Robinhood. So those numbers that I just posted is only going to get better over time. One important thing to note, that doesn't kick in until June 4th. So June 4th is when this thing kicks in. So the future looks bright for Robinhood. Robinhood said that 25% of their funded accounts were under that threshold. So that's a huge number. 25%, almost one fourth of their accounts have been under that threshold. So, huge number. Now, as far as the key level is concerned, I'm looking at $80. The $80 support needs to hold. It's a psychological number. It closed nicely, and I think some analysts also upgraded the stock. And I was looking at the chart, and I will post some charts on X. I think it can go to $86. I did post a trade today. I am long Robinhood, and I have given myself time. Time is your friend. So I usually like to give time for my options trade to play out. All right. Another important earnings, FIG. So I did a crazy trade today on FIG. Right at the close, I purchased 200 shares of FIG at approximately $20.63. FIG reported earnings. The stock skyrocketed to approximately $24.50 or something like that. I exited my position at $24.10. It was literally a 5 to 10 minutes trade, and I made approximately $750. Not bad for a 5-minute trade. And I was okay to do that kind of a gamble on fig because I know it's oversold. So even if it would have gone down to 14, 15, $16, I was okay to hold that. I would have probably started selling covered calls to bring my cost basis down if I was stuck in that trade. So I was absolutely fine to do that trade. So knowing what you're trading, and when you are doing this kind of a earnings gamble, you need to know. And that's why I did shares. I didn't do options because of the implied volatility. That's very important to know, right? Now, what I'm expecting tomorrow, FIC can gap up, right? And I saw that the stock came down and then again started climbing. So there's a good chance it can get squeezed hard tomorrow, but it all depends on how the market opens, right? So we will see. Uh, Another key important thing, what's happening with Bitcoin and the crypto. Crypto is back above 80K, right? So Bitcoin is back above 80K. Um, Coinbase ripped hard today, a $20 move in Coinbase. I missed that trade. I would have loved to take that position, but I missed that trade. But another important stock, in fact, crypto that I'm watching is XRP. I have a position in XRP around 49.50 cents, something like that. And I added some around $1.25. Right now, it's trading at approximately $1.50, 55, something like that. And the the level that I'm looking that it should break is $1.70. Once it breaks $1.70, it can go to $2 very quickly. My price target on this for the long term is approximately $8 to $10. People who are saying it's gonna go to $10,000 and all that nonsense, guys, stay away from those people because they are promoters, and it just not gonna happen that it goes to $10,000 or even $1,000 or whatever, right? But yes, it can go to $20, $25, but my price target is about $8 to $10, and I've given myself time. Just like I have a position in Bitcoin, I have a position in Ethereum. So I'm going to hold it patiently. So, what's the game plan for tomorrow? I'm going to watch Applied Materials 436 level as a gauge. I might not trade it, but as a gauge. I'm going to post the SPY chart like I do, daily levels. I'm going to post that for you, and I'm going to look at the news. And that's it, guys. Happy trading.